Hey, it's me, Javid, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition on Legendary difficulty, and this series might just go on longer than we originally thought. I already did an intro, but it went on kind of a little bit long, and then I wasn't able to find the thing that I wanted to find. And I'll tell you exactly what I am trying to find at the moment. We're going to get a lot of upgrades in this particular episode. It's time to kind of switch things up. A, because one-handed, it's getting pretty boring, to be quite honest with you. And B, we're going to need to anyways just to survive. Everything's kind of really getting strong now. Everything's ramping up in terms of difficulty. I'm going to have to do the thing that I really don't like doing, which is crafting in video games. I hate it. The same for every single video game. It's just like copied and pasted every single time. You have to go and hunt the materials, and then it's just basically a timer until you need those materials again, and then you do the thing, and you do it over and over and over and over. I don't really get crafting. I get why it's fun in stuff like Subnautica. It's like, oh, cool, I got everything I needed to make this knife, and now I have everything I needed to upgrade this knife, and it could feel fun. But, like, having to do that stuff over and over and over again gets tedious for me, so it's not my favorite thing. So I put off crafting, smithing, enchanting, all that sort of stuff in Skyrim for a very long time. But it is, unfortunately...
working on some very important research, I assure you.
Yeah, okay, that's what you call it. It is time to get into it. Now, before we do that, I want to find a certain spell that I've already checked, and we do not have it. It's a conjuration spell, and we do not currently have it, which is sad. So we are at... Well, he looks dead. He is sleeping with his eyes open, which is creepy as hell. I have went to the Hall of Countenance in the College of Winterhold, looking for this guy, specifically Finis Gestor, who hopefully will have the thing in his inventory. He hasn't had it for about, I would say, 3 or 4 merchant cycles now. But let's see.
There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution.
That's great. What do you have for sale?
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Except not really, because you usually don't have what I need. Maybe you have it now, and you don't. By the way, I really can't believe they didn't do a quality of life thing where it just shows if you've read the book or not, in terms of spell books. Okay, so yeah, he does not have the thing that I need, and he hasn't had it for literally,
now if you'll excuse me,
again, like 3 or 4 different merchant cycles. I waited so much time, and he just refuses. So, I do know where the book I'm looking for is specifically. You can see I've placed a custom marker here. We're going to travel to Valtheim Towers and go see if we can't grab it. I'm definitely not doing this location because if I can tell based on its name, it's going to be quite a long one. So I absolutely do not want to full clear the location or anything, but luckily it seems that we'll be able to find what it is that I'm looking for very, very, very quickly. So we'll head over to our custom destination. We're looking for a certain thing to pop up on our map. I hope that I got the right location because it was, to be honest, quite tricky to see exactly where this particular one was. I'm going to grab this camp as well. Hello there. Don't worry, I don't want to get your mammoth cheese curds. That's perfectly fine. Oh man, have you all ever had any Culver's cheese curds? Actually, not even Culver's. Dude, KFC/A&W. No joke. They are my favorite cheese curds. And is this an invisible wall? What the heck? Yeah, there was like a weird invisible wall there or something. A&W/KFC. Their cheese curds, I mean specifically A&W because it's them that sell the cheese curds, are so freaking tasty. There's like a hint of garlic or something in it that just like makes it so much better. Culver's cheese curds are good, but I will take the like white cheddar cheese curds from A&W any day. Anyways, okay, let's see. Are we like behind a giant mountain? Of course we are. When are we not? Okay, yeah, I kind of am trying to do things the hard way. Can't believe it, right? Who would have thought that was gonna happen? Oh, boy, I'm just like totally stuck behind this mountain. Okay, cool. I love it when this happens. It's so fun. Let's go to Gul'dan Rock and try to go around it again. So let's see, where do we want to go? Around it this way? Yeah, kind of the direction that I'm looking at and over to the right. Gul'dan, by the way. So many things to talk about. You know what? I am going to grab a cheese curd. Thank you. It's mine. Mammoth cheese bowl added. Honestly, sounds delicious. Holy crap, I've been making so many paninis too. And one really good flavor combination is American cheese, which, yes, I know is not considered, you know, the best of cheese. Look, I'm right there with you. I can taste the, you know, there's no quality in it. I know. Okay. Oh, my God. Just trying to get over to the thing, man. But that and, like, roast beef kind of makes, like, a steak and cheese sandwich. And let me tell you what. It is so freaking tasty. Okay, let's see. What is this? This isn't what I'm looking for, but we'll check really quick. I'm worried because that custom marker doesn't seem to be near where I'm trying to go. Hilgrun's tomb. That is not what I want. We are looking for a tower sort of thing, but I think it's closer to my map marker, hopefully. Because I'm seeing a couple of tower stuff over there, and I'm hoping it's just not that. So hopefully we'll see something pop up on our compass as we get closer to this blue little marker. Yeah, like I said, oh my God, what is this now? All right, I'll see you when I find this. Holy shit. Holy moly! You would not believe how hard it has been to try and get this one thing. Like, seriously, almost to the point where it's not even worth it. Anyways, I don't even know how I'm going to cut this up because this has been kind of a cluster blank. YouTube is telling me now that I can't curse even. Oh boy, I love YouTube. It's like there's some new thing when I upload a video now that like I have to check box like 6 things. It's like there's no violence or cursing or anything, right? Oh man, this YouTube is just so stinky. So anyways, that's a thing for another day. Fort Amel is here in relation to Windhelm up here. Once you enter Fort Amel, there is a prison over here. Now, if I'm correct, we should be able to find the thing I'm looking for. Here's the prison door. All right, so we're going to head into this room. It should be in this room. In fact, I think I see what I'm looking for right now. The problem is these 2 ladies have murdered me. I had a death loop. See this save right here? Yeah, this save is a death loop. If I load this up, I'll get hit by a spell and killed immediately. Isn't that fun? So I'm going to try to do this now. Good night, sweet revenge, bye. And I'm going to do this now. Bye-bye. Okay, now check this out. In the Fort Amel prison, there is a bucket, there is a lantern. We're going to grab the lantern, we're going to remove the lantern. And in my anger, I'm going to fling it over there. I hate lanterns. Now in the bucket, we have Spell Tome Bound Bow. Would you look at that? Yeah, you would think it would be so easy to grab that just from a magic salesman, but no, I had to come here and find it because I just was not able to find the other thing. So Spell Tome, Bound Bow, creates a magic bow for 120 seconds, sheath it to dispel. Sounds good to me. Can't believe we didn't find that yet. So now we are going to favorite Bound Bow. We're going to place it in our left hand and also have Mayrune's Razor in our right hand. Now, the reason for this is because also there was like an enchanting book in the main thing of Fort Amel, FYI. We'll see if there's anything here to grab real quick. We're going to need soul gems as well. Okay, yeah, thank you, thank you. Let's see, what do you got? I'm going to search you. Steel Dagger of Binding, Spell Tome, Oak Flesh, and Staff of Fire Balls. What do you have, miss? Let's see, Torch Bug Thorax, Tundra Cotton, Robes of Replenishing. Sorry for that. That's kind of so creepy, man. You know, like disrobing somebody and having their dead, naked corpse standing there. It's just a little off-putting. Nevertheless, now, can I fast travel? Cool. I want to go kill that mage right there, but I'm going to fast travel. We're going to keep things on track because I'm going to head back over to the Guardian Stones, and we're going to attempt to grab something that's going to really ramp up our experience gain. And you'll excuse me if my commentary is a little bit flustered. I basically have started and stopped recording like 3 times at this point because it's been such a nightmare trying to get that one stinky spell. Okay, now that we're here, we're going to grab the Warrior Stone. Those under the sign of the Warrior will learn all combat skills 20% faster. You may only have 1 sign blessing at a time. Not true, though. So the Warrior Stone added, Lover Stone removed. I love how every time I mess with this ethereal crown, it always takes away the one that I don't want it to take away. See, now we have the steed. I don't want the steed. What I want... Oh, crap. What about our carry weight? Ugh. Man, I have not been able to get this episode started. I'm telling you what. It has just been like one delay after another. Because if we remove the steed stone, we're going to lose out on 100 carry weight. Oh, God! See what I mean?
I've been looking for
okay.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
Great.
Your hands only.
Deliver it.
Let's see.
Quickly now.
Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours.
Fantastic.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Okay, bye now. All right, what do we get there? Let's see. Letter inheritance, letter from a friend. This one, right? Yeah. Okay, it's the same thing, except this time we need to go to Lost Valley Redoubt for a shout. Okay, bye, 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 bye. God, there has seriously been a dragon spawning everywhere I go for the longest time. I'm going to see you all once I'm able to drop off all of my stuff and get to the right zone where I'm trying to get to. See you all in a second. Okay, welcome back, everybody. I was able to get away from the dragon in Riverwood. I tried to wait until it landed to see if I could get lucky with a Mehrunes Razor proc. Did not happen, so I just had to get on out of there. It was an Elder Dragon, and it was very strong. Now, I was able to come over here, and we have this thing where the music's just not going to go away, which is really freaking annoying. I guess it's every time you kind of run from a dragon and fast travel as soon as you can. You can see it's all the way over there, which I feel like we've tested this before, but if I'm looking... Oh, wow, look at that! I think it goes directly to Riverwood. That's crazy. Yeah, so it keeps the dragon there on the radar for some reason. Nevertheless, I've come back over to the Lover Stone. So now, if you take a look at our active effects, we have the Warrior Stone, which all combat skills increase 20% faster, and the Lover Stone, all skills improve 15, which means we have 35% faster increasing for all warrior skills. Now, the reason we're doing that is because I need to go do smithing finally. Now, to everybody that's going to say, GV, if you wait in a bed, you'll also get a bonus. We can't. We are a werewolf. Thus, we will not be able to get a well-rested bonus. I never really found that to be that much of an issue, but now having to rely on smithing is actually something that's a bit of a challenge. So, nevertheless, we're going to go over to Warbaden's, and do I have any iron whatsoever? I feel like I definitely... Yeah, I have a lot of leather straps, but I'm going to need iron. So we're going to see if we can do something, and I'll show you what I intend to do. So let's head into War Maidens first and foremost. Where is Adrienne, or whatever her name is?
We've got some... blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Okay, we're going to buy all of his iron and only
Good
his
doing
iron.
business with you.
And then we are going to try to find Adrienne. There, oh,
Yes.
There's not you. Hello.
I don't claim to be the blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Same thing. Okay, we're going to buy
Don't
up
forget
all
to
of her
check inside
iron.
the
We're going to
shop
go over
if
to
you
the
need
smelter
anything.
and smelt everything we have into iron ingots. And there we are. I don't think we need anything else. Good. Now we're going to go over to the blacksmith thing, and I'm trying to think, are there any other ways to increase... We do have some potions, right, where it said, like, smithing is faster, which is such a weird thing to me. Like, does that mean you increase... Do you increase smithing experience faster? I don't think so, because that's weird, but... And I'm not even sure if we have that potion still. I guess we don't. All right, so let's use the blacksmith forge, go to iron, and here we have an iron dagger, which again uses 1 iron ingot and 1 leather strip. So we're going to spam A and take a look at the experience on the bottom there and see how fast it goes up. Oh, that is pretty good. That is not bad. Wow. Okay, comparatively to what it was before. That ain't bad at all. All right, but there are better ways to do it. Yeah, I know that iron ingots isn't really... iron daggers is not really the way that you want to do it. But I just want to show you, like, with the experience stuff added, like, how fast that can increase. And it will increase even faster if you can get a well-rested bonus. Which, unfortunately, I cannot just yet. While we're a werewolf, of course. Now, I'm going to show you another way to increase this faster.
Got a lot of steel to shape.
And Yorlin Greymane is exactly the man I'm looking for. I need training in smithing.
It's an honorable craft. I'll show you what I can.
Okay, so Yorland is apparently, yeah, a master level smithing trainer. So we have a ton of gold saved up. Not too much, but still. We're going to train 5 levels, pretty much every level that we can, just to get that going a little bit faster as well. Now, is that actually going to be a level up? Let's see. No, it looks like that's going to be where it ends. Okay, we've got one more step to show you what I'm going to be doing, any chance I can get, basically, in order to get our smithing up to 100 so that we can start making some good stuff. I've already found a Daedric axe, which is good, because we're going to need a couple of them, basically. But let's go over here. There's probably a much better place to find one of these, but we'll head over here because I know there's one. There is an Arcane Enchanter. So now, I've already ran through the disenchantments, by the way, and we disenchanted like a glass axe of immobilizing, which gave us the paralyze effect, which I think is a really, really good pickup. I'm not sure if we'll be able to actually apply that paralyzing effect to anything, but obviously paralyzation is one of the strongest effects in the game. Okay, so now we're going to go over to item, Iron Dagger. We're going to select it. Then we're going to go to enchantment, and I don't think this matters. I think you can basically pick whatever, or actually, I think it's banish. Do we have the banish? I'm not even sure what's that called. I'm not even sure what that is called. Is it called literally banish? I'm not sure where it would be listed. I'm looking on the right there. Fortify, fortify, fortify. I mean, turn and dead is kind of a banish.
To discuss the ongoing
I feel like there is a
hostilities,
banish,
like the great warriors.
a banish enchantment, and it works towards Daedra, right? So maybe that's the best way to do it. But I think we're just going to go for paralyze, and then we're going to say, yeah, actually, wait. No. Do you choose the soul gem first? I wonder. So we have 6 grand soul gems with the grand soul. So we're going to choose one of those. We're going to go to paralyze, and then chance to paralyze the target for 2 seconds. Bam! Okay, so that's active. So then we press X to craft. Boom.
Well done.
Okay.
Not many enchanters could pull that
Yeah,
off.
shut up, dude. I don't need your input. I know what I'm doing. So there we go. So this is what we're going to do here. And we're about to get a level up, actually. But we'll just do this with the Grand Soul Gems, as you can see. So Iron Dagger, Enchantment. Again, I'm not sure if the enchantment matters. We're just going for that to see. Let me know in the comments section below if there's a better enchantment I should be enchanting these with to improve perk speed. I don't really know, man. But, nevertheless, there we are. And we could keep doing this over and over and over and over again, obviously. This is super duper grindy. We can go down to Greater Soul Gem. Let's try to shoot for one more.
It seems this damnable
Shut up, Farengar. I'm trying to think.
Me? I prefer my books.
Let's try to go
and my
for one. Oh
spells.
my god, Farengar. Shut your ass up. I'm trying to focus on explanation here. Okay, so there we go. So obviously we have a whole bunch of iron daggers left over. But the point is to show kind of the grind. What I'm going to have to do to legitimately increase enchanting and also smithing. And also one more that I'm going to show you right here. But wait a second. There's still one more thing to do. Try to run through this stuff so we can get to a damn quest. Just feel like I talk so fast, I explain so much, and still. But I'm going to start increasing magicka, by the way. And there's a reason for that.
Good.
Okay, I think Yorlin Greymane was going to work. It looked like he was going over that way. Cool. Hi, Yorlin.
Got a lot of steel to shape. It's an honorable craft. I'll show you what I can.
So since we got another level, we can increase smithing another 5 levels for free, basically. Well, obviously not for free, for a lot of money. And then we're going to try and see if we can sell these things. Okay, so let's see. Here we have our iron daggers, so we're going to spam A. Notice these are the enchanted ones. These are the chance to paralyze the target for 2 seconds ones. 2 seconds ones, which have a value of 377. So we're going to sell these. Why are they switching around like that? That's really weird. All right, let's get rid of all the normal iron daggers. And then bam, 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 bam. Also a pickaxe. Also a steel dagger of binding. Also anything else I may have. No, that's good. Okay. So that does 3 things. 1, it increases our smithing. 1, it increases our enchanting. And 1, 2, I mean, I can't, my thoughts are frazzled today. 1, it increases smithing. 2, it increases enchanting. 3, it increases speech a little tiny bit from selling. And then 4, we get a bit of money, I think as a profit if you enchant everything and then sell it. I didn't do that for time reasons. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing to get all that stuff up there, basically. Now, one thing I realized that's not cool is that if we go to Conjuration, go to Bound Bow, I do not have enough mana to cast this, which really freaking sucks. It is an adept spell, which costs 179 mana. So if we go up to skills, you can see I have 140. I'm going to need 39 more mana. Now, we could go to Conjuration and go up this tree, but you can see adept is all the way up here, and it needs freaking 50 50 conjuration. So I just cannot win. Like every step so far has been just not able, and this is why I can't even talk, because I'm trying to explain like 100,000 different things. We have one last stop before we actually do a quest in this episode. Go figure. Yep, the dragon's still here. No thank you. Now what we could do is try to slash at the dragon with Mehrunes' razor and try to get a free kill off of him. But this episode's already taken far too long to get into any beefy stuff. So there's one last thing I forgot to pick up here. So let's go grab that. So we go into the chest. We should have somewhere. And I'm looking for it. Where are you at? There you are. Oh, and it's favorited. Oh, that's cool. All right, we're going to take Zephyr, and then we're going to favorite Zephyr. It's already favorited. What am I talking about? And we're going to equip our best arrows that we have, which are, let's see, damage 20 for Ebony, 18 for Glass, but we don't have a lot of each. 12 for Orcish, 10 for Steel. Let's just go with the Ebonies. Bam. Okay, we're going to try to increase our archery now that we have the Lover and Warrior. Try to increase all that stuff. Hoo boy, that was a lot of explanation, but we should be out of the thick of it. Alright, I need to get away from this guy because, yeah, I don't want to spend the rest of the episode trying to kill a dragon. So I'm going to spam the back button and also use Whirlwind Sprint over here. Let's hop up here and... Come on. There we go. Okay. Whew, let's get the heck out of here. 19 minutes and nothing done, basically. We're not going to do those. What we are going to do is this. Striking the heart. I killed the Silver Hand leader at Orothyme. Return to Aella. Where in the world? Are you kidding me? You just let me wait. You literally just let me wait. What did I wait? Like a pixel? Oh my lord, like seriously, these past episodes, man, it's just been one wall after another. All right, let's see. Please let me fast travel now. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, oh god, that music is going to continue. This has just been a hectic, stressful last bunch of episodes, which is why I'm putting such an emphasis on like getting powerful here. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna have to even the score somehow, basically. Oh my god, I feel like I need to take a giant breather. But there we go. That's all that stuff explained. And we'll probably extend this episode for a bit since we haven't even done any quests, as I said. Nevertheless, return to Aella. Let's do that. Hi.
Have you been bringing the battle to the Silver Hand, friend? I wish I could be there with you. Soon enough.
No, I don't actually want any companions at all, but thank you. I took care of that group of Silver Hand. So just to recap on that quest, I think we literally just went in and killed a bunch of Silver Hand and that was it? Did anything else even interesting happen?
Excellent. Looks like you've really driven them into hiding. Keep this up. We'll wipe them out yet.
What's the next target?
Good that you're so eager. I've caught wind that one of the brighter Silver Hand has been sniffing around Whiterun. If you can sneak into their camp and steal his plans, we'll have the advantage.
I don't remember all of these really lame quests.
Until you came along.
I feel like I forget this every single time I do the companions, though. I forget that, like, the beginning has just the most boring stuff ever for a long time. But you have to do it, of course. So, find... What does it keep? Oh, I see. It defaults to miscellaneous because it wants us to get... It wants us to get some work from the leaders, but we already did. Stealing plans. We've heard rumors of a Silver Hand lieutenant camped at Rederin's retreat. If I could steal their plans, we can track down their chief hideout. Steal the plans from Rederin's retreat. Yeah, man, I'm actually quite disappointed. I don't remember so much of the companions being super grindy early on. Couple that with the Thieves Guild, which we'll deal with later, and some certain grindy stuff that you have to do? I mean, do you have to do them? I forget. Well, I guess we'll find out once we get to it. Yeah, I don't remember it being so grindy, which is a little disappointing. So I guess what we could do, let's go to items and potions. Do we have like those magic, just the typical, or the small blue magicka potions that increase our flat magicka? Like we could do that. Yeah, like that right there. Magic is increased by 40 points for 60 seconds. You know what? Let's go for it. So we're going to drink that, and then... So that uses up our entire magic pretty much, and we're going to try to find some targets like ASAP. Okay, there's one. Now, keep in mind, we have, like, no archery perks in a... Whoa! Okay. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go a little bit fast here because I want to make sure we get some archery and conjuration. Can we take that? Search silver hand. Let's see. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'd like to really improve my archery now that we've maxed out one-handed. And then, of course, two-handed as well later on. But two-handed's just going to be same thing as one-handed, just slower. All right, let's try this. That's not as bad damage as I was expecting, to be honest. And especially the fact that we're remaining in stealth. Okay, and we've been revealed, and this is the leader, so we're going to go back to Mehrunes Razor. And Mesa Molag Ball, and Berserker Rage. Let's pop that off before we even get a hit, and we're going to throw a Mark for Death on him.
Start running so I can stab you in the back.
Yeah, but you can't see me. Okay, you can see me. Okay, this guy's going to deal a decent amount of damage, even with us taking half amount from Berserker Rage, so we want to avoid his attacks. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, I cannot express how much, like, jumping, landing, and then trying to hold both the triggers to do a power attack sucks in this game. It just, as I've said, it just feels very... It does not feel intuitive. Not really. Anyways, 2920 Last Seed version 8. Not sure what that is. I guess we've read it. Aren't all the skill books 50 gold, by the way? That one was not. Okay, so we can... Yeah, 50 health is nothing. The regen is much more effective from feeding on people with Numir's Ring. Okay, let's see. What do we have since we ran through this? They probably just put a bunch of random... I'm going to wait for an hour or two so we restore our HP. They probably just put a bunch of random... yeah, see in the top left, your beast blood keeps you from having restful sleep. So to everybody that's going to say it, I know they're going to say it, GV, rest to get a well-rested bonus to experience. Yeah, we cannot. We cannot. Not while we are a werewolf. Okay, in the chest we have Silver Hand Stratagem. I wanted to read that, and I keep hitting the triggers to read it. Dwarven Arrows, Draft or Resist Fire. We need those for dragons. Emerald Gold, Treasure Map 4. Ooh. What would that be, I wonder? Not sure. We'll figure all these out eventually, though. We figured out one already. We definitely have the Fire Enchantment, but let's take it. Staff of Mage Light, no thank you. Okay, let's read that stratagem. What? Oh, you can't even read. Oh, it's a miscellaneous. I was gonna say, if you hit the left trigger or right trigger, you should read it. Yeah, but this is a miscellaneous item. Weird. Yeah, so this is where Bethesda was pretty darn lazy, if you ask me. I saw that potion. Thank you. Yeah, you know, there's... You go find the stratagem in some definitely not random cave, in some definitely not random chest, where we definitely didn't place random silver hand people. Uh-huh. That's kind of lazy compared to the other guilds, like the Dark Brotherhood and like the Thieves Guild, at least for the quest stuff. But whatever. Skyrim on the whole is so freaking quality. They could take little dips, I guess. I'm just not remembering that. I'm not remembering that a lot of the companion stuff is pretty lame. Okay, looks like we're good. We are out of here. That was a pretty fast quest, thankfully. Yeah, let's get into the meaty stuff, literally and figuratively, since we're a werewolf and are going to be eating people. Even though, ironically, we already have been eating people. Okay, let's go back to Jorvaskr? Wait, is it Jorvaskr, or am I thinking of something else? I've been playing so much Nordic stuff recently, namely Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. Which we did finish, by the way, and I thought it was a 10 out of 10 game. I freaking loved it. And I am excited for Senua's Saga, Part 2.
Have you been bringing the battle to the Silver Hand, friend? I wish I could be there with you. Soon enough.
I've got the plans that I can't even read for some reason.
Perfect. Hopefully this will let us know more about their movement. I think we've got them on the run.
Okay, we got 300 gold.
All right then.
Now is that it? I'm assuming it's just going to tell us to ask the leaders for more work. Not seeing anything there. But if we ask them...
I hope the hunting goes well, brother. We've got the cowards on their heels now.
Oh, by the way, someone mentioned in the comments to not ask for work from Farkas because he will give you brawls. And thank you for saying that, because yes, we want to avoid brawls whenever possible. I'm looking for work.
And there is more work to be done. But I fear that Kodlak's gotten wind of our recent efforts. He's asked to see you. My advice, always be honest with the old man. But don't tell him anything he doesn't need to know.
Ah, there we go. Blood's Honor. So this sounds like it'll be more interesting of a quest. And yeah, maybe I'm not remembering because maybe I usually do talk to Farkas and not Aella. So then maybe I don't get that, go get the stratagem book, you know. Maybe I haven't even done that in a long, long time. Either way, that's my... Never mind, that's not my gold. Okay, fine. Hi.
Thank you for coming.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, youngling. Have a seat.
Don't you just love it where when they won't talk to you unless you sit down in a chair? Every Elder Scrolls game forces that.
Been busy of late.
At least once.
I work for the honor of the companions.
Lad, I know what you've been up to. Mind you, it's no business of mine what each companion does in the name of honor. But this sneaking around, it does not befit warriors of your standing. Aella knows better, and so should you. In any case, I have a task for you. Have you heard the story of how we came to be werewolves?
Man, if you think I haven't been sneaking around more so than what you have noticed, you really don't know me at all. So I think Grogon would be like wanting to believe that becoming a werewolf is actually a great boon. So he'd probably go for this one.
Skewer said it was a blessing from Hircine.
Aye, that sounds like him. As in all matters of faith, though, the reality is more complicated than one believer would tell you.
So what's the truth then?
The companions are nearly 5,000 years old. This matter of beast blood has only troubled us for a few hundred. One of my predecessors was a good but short-sighted man. He made a bargain with the witches of Glenmorrow Coven. If the companions would hunt in the name of their lord Hircine, we would be granted great power.
Then they became werewolves.
They did not believe the change would be permanent. The witches offered payment, like anyone else. But we had been deceived.
Okay, I'm going to tell you all right now, I legitimately cannot believe that they teamed up with witches and were deceived. I would have never seen that coming.
The witches should be hunted down for their trickery.
We'll get to that. It's not so simple as just killing them, though. The disease, you see, affects not just our bodies. It seeps into the spirit. Upon death, werewolves are claimed by Hircine for his hunting grounds. For some, this is a paradise. They want nothing more than to chase prey with their master for eternity. And that is their choice. But I am still a true Nord, and I wish for Sovngarde as my spirit home.
Is there a way to cure yourself?
That's what I've spent my twilight years trying to find out. And now I've found the answer. The witch's magic ensnared us, and only their magic can release us. They won't give it willingly, but we can extract their foul powers by force. I want you to seek them out. Go to their coven in the wilderness. Strike them down as a true warrior of the wild. And bring me their heads, the seat of their abilities. From there, we may begin to undo centuries of impurity.
I don't wish to remove this blessing.
This is not about your desires, lad. Your own fate will be your own choice, just as always. Now be gone.
Yeah, I think Grogon would be just a little too in love with how much power becoming a werewolf has granted him. At least at the moment, I would say. I'm going to try to grab a thumbnail of Kodlak, since we haven't really had any thumbnail potential in this entire episode. Which, by the way, to anybody, you know, every now and then I get some stuff saying like, oh, why don't you record more? You know, you only do this amount of that episodes per week. And to that, let me just tell you, right now, I've got about 32 minutes recorded for this episode. We're already 2 minutes over what I typically do for an episode, right? Also, Blood's honor. As part of his quest to cure his lycanthropy, Kodlak Whitemane has sent me to kill the Glenmore witches and bring back their heads. Optional, wipe out the Glenmore witches, collect a Glenmore witch's head. Well, guess what? I would like multiples for sure. And I think Grogon just wants to murder all these disgusting witches regardless. Anyways, so at this point in time, I've recorded for about 33 minutes and 20 seconds. So if we ended here, right here, what in the world? Whoa! God, you know, Skyrim really did do... Okay. Bye! Skyrim really did do, like, the effect of an arrow going right past your head very well. Anyways, if I ended the episode right here, what you would see is a 33-minute, 42-second video. Plus the end screen, obviously. What you haven't seen is this episode has taken literally 1 hour and 54 minutes. 2 hours to record. So yeah, I just want to throw that out there. Earlier on in this playthrough, I definitely did talk about, you know, comments too much. But that's not a case of what I'm talking about now. It's more just talking about, just to give some perspective, that even though what you're seeing is like 30 minutes, you got to realize sometimes episodes can take 2 hours, even 3 hours, depending on if I just can't get something going, like that one episode with that one dragon priest way early on. That took forever. So yeah, just to throw that perspective out there. What you're not seeing is the amount of stuff that I'm cutting out, the amount of stuff that's, you know, way too tricky, and I'm having to find a way around it and cut and yada, 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 yada. So just throwing that out there. Okay. Now, I do remember this quest, and boy, do I remember it indeed. I'm going to try to do this completely stealthily. I think Grogon would relish the opportunity to go back to his stealthy ways and just blow up each and every one of these Glenmore witches. Oh, I thought there were only 3. There's actually a lot more. Okay, interesting. So we have one right over there, excuse me. And we're going to try to do this. Unfreaking real. Unreal. I just keep alerting them at the last second. That's not good. Okay, we might have the damage here. Ooh, this reminds me. This reminds me. She just healed herself. So, what I wanted to do as well is unlock a new shout. You can see at the bottom right, we have 4 dragon souls. So there's a lot of good opportunities here. One of them is Elemental Fury. One of them is Slow Time. But the one I want to go for is Fire Breath. Crap, I thought we had all 3. Oh, we're going to have to find the other one. I want to unlock Fire Breath and see how good it is. I'm going to assume it's terrible on Legendary, but I would like to see nevertheless. So I'm going to favorite it. I'm going to unfavorite Frost because this is garbage. Utter garbage. And we're going to see. So Fire Breath. Inhale air, exhale flame, and behold the Thuum as Inferno. Sounds sick as hell, dude. Woo! That dealt a decent amount of damage. That dealt a decent amount of damage. Oh, that's a good thumbnail right there. Okay, that is going to be the thumbnail. Yeah, that dealt a decent amount of damage without even having the final word unlocked. I like the sound of that. Return to Kodlak, except not. Because, of course, we're going to kill the others. Let's go ahead and heal. And where did that spider go? That spider just totally abandoned its master. Not cool, but I appreciate it. So let's get rid of this guy and dodge his little disgusting spells. Probably wouldn't consider that a spell, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's see. We have 4 more witches, it would seem. Now, the reason that you want to wipe out the Glenmore witches is because, well, you'll see why. I was about to spoil something completely without kind of realizing it. We're going to give him a love tap. Nighty-night. And let's see. Let's try to not get caught every single 5 seconds. I have been seriously doing so bad with stealth, it's not even funny. Okay. There's a lady over there. Lady is a pretty interesting choice to use for this thing as a word. Yeah. By the way, I watched my girlfriend and I watched The Witch recently, and we liked it. And boy, is it about witches. Okay, let's do this. Bye-bye. Easy peasy. So each one has a Glenmore witch head, which weighs 4. It actually weighs a decent amount. We're going to take their hag raven stuff. I mean, they're hag ravens. It would be cool if this game had, like, straight-up witches, although I guess Hagravens fit the bill pretty much. Horror of Castle Zir, which is a destruction skill book. Yeah, I guess Hagravens fit the bill, but it'd be neat to have multiples. Ebony Shield of Magic Suppression, Common Soul Gem, and some gold. Can't take too much, because I have so many things that I need to sell regardless. Do you really have to be looking exactly at me? Okay, let's do this. I wonder if he heard me touch the water? Because I plopped into the water for a split second. And it felt like he got alerted as soon as I did that. Okay, whoa, there's even another one over there. Alright, there are way more witches in this cave than I thought. Okay, I think this one is down. Yeah, there's like an entrance down here. That'll lead us over to her. Now, she is close. She's like right on the other side of this wall. It looks like each one's got a pet. Hi! And... bye! Bye! Are you serious? Let's try flames. Or inferno or whatever. Eh, doesn't deal too much. Where did she go? That's not good. That's not good because we'll seriously lose out on a head. She must have fell into the water. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, you do not want to lose those heads because as far as I remember, there is a finite amount and they have a very, very, very clear purpose. All right, let's see. Looks like we got 2 more. So I guess they spawned with, what, 5? Let's go hunt these witches down. Looks like our damage is still good, but still, I'm not entirely sure, like, how Skyrim is balanced. This is somewhat of an early Companions quest line. So does that mean that the witches are a little bit weaker? I really don't know. Or are they, like, scaled to our level? I have no idea how Skyrim's scaling works because I have never had to pay attention to it. The game was always super duper easy. Stop that disgusting groaning. Don't worry, I'll stop it for you. Thank you. Nothing over there. Got a little chest over here. So do they, like, I wonder how they live together. You know, like, I wonder, do they have a set rules? Does somebody do the laundry? Does somebody go out and get new, like, sacrifices and stuff? Like, I wonder how the roommate situation is. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see. Looks like the last cave entrance we're looking for is right there. Like, I wonder if they get on each other's nerves, you know, if they, like, spread their furniture throughout the cave when they have clear, you know, clear little, like, sections of the cave for each one of them. Okay, she doesn't even know that all of her sisters are dead. But it won't matter that she doesn't know. Ooh, imagine seeing that. God. Imagine turning around and seeing a monstrous orc, and then before, like, literally within 1/10 of a second, you're just dead. Imagine. Okay, that should be it. A Tragedy in Black. We've got another spell book, a skill book, but I remember reading that one. The Goat Head, which is an item in Isaac that guarantees that you'll get a devil and or angel room. I don't think and or, a devil room or an angel room after every boss fight. Isn't that neat? Let's use the Arcane Enchanter real quick to see if we've got anything. And it doesn't look like we have. Alrighty. All the Glenmore witches are dead. I don't know who would do this quest and not kill every one of them. They're disgusting. Hagravens are horrible creatures. And my god, if you've seen The Vivitch, or The Witch, yeah, if they're anything like what happens in that movie, if they're anything like what the actual witch does in that movie, especially like right at the start of the movie, holy god, they definitely deserve to be killed in a brutal fashion. So good night. That is where we end, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all staying safe in this crazy time. Seriously, I'm trying to help out in whatever way I can as a content creator. Trying to make sure that I'm having fun as much as possible and just keeping my priorities straight. So if I'm improving your day in any way, shape, or form, I'm very glad. Thank you to the patrons at the end of the video, and thank you to everybody that supports this video in any way, shape, or form, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey, it's me, GV. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to catch more of me, I'm streaming all the time pretty much on Twitch. Link and schedule are below. If you'd like to go the extra mile in supporting me, consider becoming a patron and or liking the video. Thanks so much again, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.